Why don't you guys do new things in your life? Do some like new things, like learn, like just do new things and start applying shit. Stop focus on these other things that don't this miscellaneous bullshit. Just do other things, man. Like elevate, do something. You know what I'm saying? Do something of higher purposes. I don't like that shit when they say that, but just do something, bro. Like buy your damn time. You know, stop wasting your time just consuming all this shit, man. It doesn't really mean anything, and it's exaggerated, man. Just do other things, man. If you don't like what I'm about to say, then unsubscribe and yeah, just unsubscribe. Unsubscribe and lay in the road and watch what happens. That's what I have for you. If you don't want to hear it, then go away. I don't care. You know, we don't preach victimhood. I was complaining like a bitch in my videos and shit. I should shut the fuck up and stop doing that weird shit. That's on me. Doing that shit brought me nowhere. And guess what? I'm still nowhere. Fuck that shit. So, if you don't like this, we don't like how this is going, then just unsubscribe and go do something else with your fucking life, man. Like, doing all that stuff that we did, that didn't bring us nowhere. You know, we was just wasting air as it is. Wasting valuable air. This is part 2 of this video, but it's kind of like a part 2, but okay. I'm talking about this as a man or dudes, like, we be so desperate to get out of a situation or meet people, but as a man or whatever, you should have just let people inside their space, you know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you want some friends, you shouldn't let people inside their space, especially as a good man or whatever, because if you're a good man, nobody gonna fucking help you like that and shit. I mean, we're just looking for opportunities and shit. Like, you shouldn't be just letting people openly in your space. I don't get why dudes, they just let people in their space. Like, you shouldn't be so open like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not healthy. You should not do that. I kind of made that mistake in the past. Now look at me, no fucking messages, nothing. You shouldn't just let anybody in your space. Not even family members. I'm talking about men like us. Like, you shouldn't, even men in particular, like, you shouldn't just fucking let nobody into your space like that. Your space should be you. Unless it's people who are gonna benefit you, have a menace or extreme type people who will help you. Okay, yeah, but other than that, you shouldn't, or even your girlfriend or whatever, like whatever, you shouldn't just let people inside your space. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of men, they have that fucking problem. They do that. They so open and all that. So I taught there's nothing wrong with it. But I mean, yes, there's something wrong with it, but it may not see that. But on the other side, 6 months later, like, where's the life heading? So you shouldn't let people freely into your space. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool. You shouldn't let people free up in your space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't let people come into my space like that. Yeah, I might just give them the benefit of the doubt. We'll talk, but I just don't like people invading my space. I don't like that shit to disturb me. I know they're just leeches. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like that. See, when I go out in public and I see these people try to come and randomly, I don't like that shit. Fuck you. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, you shouldn't be open as much as a man or let people in your space. I know, but you shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't just open your space like that. A lot of men, they have that mistake like that. So you gotta stop doing that shit. You know? I'm gonna get this video because I have so much like empathy right now, bro. Like, semen retention or some shit, or we raise vibration, or whatever. When you raise your vibration, bro, it's over for you. You cannot go back to the matrix. You can't do regular basic shit anymore, bro. You gotta raise some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you be like, oh, I want semen retention. Oh my god, I want a normal female. Nigga, it ain't no normal for you, because when you do this shit, it's not normal anymore, bro. You're not normal. You gotta do something else. You gotta raise your vibration and shit. You gotta ascend. So, ain't no going back to that matrix shit. The only people gonna come after you are like fucking counterfeit spirits and shit and all that fucking shit. Whatever. Um, Ain't no such thing as normal people. I want to deal with a normal dude. When you go against this system or whatever, it don't matter. Like when you raise or do something else, there's no such thing as normal anymore, nigga. It's over. You can't go back, or your ass is gonna be frustrated and lonely. You have to ascend, or it's lights out for you. Like you can't go back. Probably before you could have been with normal people, have friends. You could have done that before. But once you go against this shit and choose to do something else, you can't go back. You know what I'm saying? I see these high vibrational people. They want to participate, like doing the normal shit. You can't do that anymore. You can't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying you can't do it, but it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? And only people gonna come after you is people who's trying to take you off your path, or take your damn fucking drain the shit out of you. I mean, not necessarily take your path, but they're gonna drain you, because if they drain you, they're taking off your path, okay? But they're gonna drain the living shit out of you, bruh. So that's it, but they're gonna drain you. You know? So you can't go back. It don't matter. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even have to be a spiritual. If you think different, it doesn't matter. Outside this shit, you cannot go back to being normal. Ain't no such thing as getting a normal partner, normal this. People will be against you. Like black pill or whatever, if you're a red pill or any other shit. If for any type of thing that's against the normal shit, ain't no such thing as fucking normal for you anymore. Once you think out that the box shit is over. The only type of people you need normal a partner or some shit, unless they're exactly kind of like you. If not, then you're gonna struggle a lot if you're trying to deal with this system. This is what I had to figure out myself, because I had to figure out, like, why can't I just deal with normal people like everybody? Why don't I have friends like that? You know, and how come there are people like that? Because they're in the system. And still, I was kind of going through all that before I figured all this shit up. But I was kind of going through that before all this shit up, but it wasn't as severe as now. But I'm just saying, once you think out side this shit or whatever, it doesn't even matter what type of shit, if it's negative or positive. Once it's outside this shit, then nigga, you cannot participate in this shit, bro. Like, you cannot have a normal friends. You cannot have a normal partner. Like, you cannot like do the same shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just what I had to just figure out. This shit is like lonely as shit. You're not gonna have like friends like that unless they get the exact same thing as you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Once you waking up to this bullshit matrix, it's over, bro. Once you know it's bullshit, once you awaken to it, once you know that shit is over, you cannot participate in the game anymore. It's different. You know what I'm saying? What I mean participate, it's not going to be the rules, it's not going to be the same for you anymore. So, everybody will be against you, your family. This is what just happened to me. It doesn't even matter what. Ever since I released like a hint of information, when I realized all this shit was like bullshit, bruh. It was different. It was over. Like, shit just changed. Reality literally just shift. Because they say your mind creates your reality, right? That's kind of true. That's what happens when you make a shift in your brain. Shit will just start to change more. You see shit differently. So that's the problem. Like you black pillars or whatever, and you other people too, you're saying that you have a spiritual curse. Nah, y'all don't have a spiritual curse necessarily. Y'all woke up and realized this is all bullshit, and once you realize that shit, is everybody will be against your ass, unless they on the same team on you. You know what I'm saying? If not, then your ass is gonna struggle a lot. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I had to figure out myself. Once you wake up from this bullshit, it's over. You cannot go back. You have to keep on learning more to get out. You gotta keep learning more, practicing, and going more to what you know. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta keep doing. Going to more what you know. That's the only way that's gonna fucking save you. You know what I'm saying? So once you realize this, like backpillars, even though they talk about females and all that, and not, I mean, even though they still, some of them, the nihilism stuff, some of them, they realize to a certain level that this is bullshit. The regular people, they don't really know that at all. Y'all consciously kind of know. Once you know that shit, it's over. Like, it's not the same. Even though y'all don't, like, go too deep with it, but once you know this is bullshit, it's over. That's why y'all having problems with your job or awkwardness. It has nothing to do with that. Once you realize this is a bullshit game, then everybody will be against you. Yeah, people will be nice and all that, but it's not going to be the same. You notice how you go to the store, you get a weird fucking attitude. You notice how you go to the store, the store fills up quick. You know what I'm saying? That shit happens to me all the fucking time. You just notice that you have no friends or some shit, or you have friends that just falls away quickly. And yeah, that shit will happen as soon as you realize. Once you realize it, once you notice, so like this, like, try to make an example. So, say you feel something's wrong, right? It's over. You already know something is wrong. You can't go back to thinking, oh, this is not wrong. You can't convince yourself because your mind's gonna go to a pattern and figure it out. Now your ass figure it out. That's what the same shit happens. So, once you know this is bullshit, it's over. Like, you know, you're not normal. Some of y'all probably dealt with that before y'all knew this shit, but it wasn't as severe as now because you haven't, like, woken up to it. But y'all did. Y'all went to the rabbit hole and you just popped the bubble, right? So, once you wake up to this reality, bro, it's over. It's not the same anymore. So, you can't go back to doing the same shit. I mean, you could, but it's gonna be very, like, just not the same, and just, yeah. I'm up 3 in the morning, bro. I'm working, bro. You see, look, everyone's asleep, bro. I mean, some people are up if they doing some stupid shit, like on they fucking playing video games or some shit. I'm up. I'm not saying I'm better. I'm not doing shit. I'm just up trying to do this shit. Get out. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking up. It's 3 in the morning. I actually got up at 2. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, the Bible says that sleep will meet you up like an armed man. That is so fucking true. It's a Bible verse that I just fucking got from Google and shit. But because I was like, what the fuck, that Bible verse? It's like so true. I'm not saying I just got that shit, but like, bruh, it's 3 in the morning, bruh. It's time to fucking work, bruh. Time to grind, bruh. You know what I'm saying? 96% of these people here, they're asleep. No, it's not time for sleep. Fuck sleep. You gotta if you have a lot of sleep, if you sleep more than 3 hours, 4 hours, bruh, dude, you ain't gonna make it too far, bruh. You gotta cut back on that sleep, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I could go 3 hours of sleep. I tried to go sleep last night. I realized that, nigga, I wasn't sleeping the whole time. My eyes was just closed and shit. Like, I wasn't asleep, so stop going to sleep, bruh. Sleep is a waste of damn time, bruh. So, it's time to work. It's 3 in the morning. It's time to work. I don't make videos. This is just part 2 of this video, but it's kind of like a part 2, but okay. I'm gonna talk about this as a man or dudes, like, we be so desperate to get out of a situation or meet people, but as a man or whatever, you should have just let people inside their space, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, you want some friends, you shouldn't let people inside their space, especially as a good man or whatever, because if you're a good man, nobody gonna fucking help you like that and shit. I mean, we're just looking for opportunities and shit. Like, you shouldn't be just letting people openly in your space. I don't get why dudes, they just let people in their space. Like, you shouldn't be so open like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not healthy. You should not do that. I kind of made that mistake in the past. Now look at me, no fucking messages, nothing. You shouldn't just let anybody in your space. Not even family members. I'm talking about men like us. Like, you shouldn't, even men in particular, like, you shouldn't just fucking let nobody into your space like that. Your space should be you. Unless it's people who are gonna benefit you, have a menace or extreme type people who will help you. Okay, yeah, but other than that, you shouldn't or even your girlfriend or whatever, like whatever. You shouldn't just let people inside your space. You know what I'm saying? Think a lot of men, they have that fucking problem. They do that. They so open and all that. So I taught us nothing wrong with it, but I mean, yes, it's something wrong with it, but it may not see that. But on the other side, 6 months later, like, where's the life heading? So you shouldn't let people freely into your space. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool. You shouldn't let people free up in your space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't let people come into my space like that. Yeah, I might just give them the benefit of the doubt. We'll talk, but I just don't like people invading my space. I don't like that shit to disturb me. I know they're just leeches, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like that. See, when I go out in public and I see these people try to come and randomly, I don't like that shit. Fuck you. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, you shouldn't be open as much as a man or let people in your space. I know, but you shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't just open your space like that. A lot of men, they have that mistake like that. So you gotta stop doing that shit. You know? Be honest, man. Most of us ain't gonna get our situation overnight. So we had to play the long-term route. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not gonna get over it, like, overnight. Like, so we gotta do something that helps us out. You know what I'm saying? In the future means we're not gonna get out this shit, like, overnight. Like, so we gotta just keep working and working so we can get out, you know what I'm saying? And do something that works, too. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna get out this shit, like, overnight. So we gotta just keep doing what we have to do, you know what I'm saying? Instead of complaining, you know. You're not gonna get out this shit overnight. We gotta fight and do what we have to do. You know what I'm saying? So we have to stop getting mad at that moment or feeling some type of way, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not that you're feeling some type of way, some rationalization that you have to get out, but we're not gonna get out this shit like overnight. So we have to just do something that works and helps us, you know what I'm saying? We gotta play the long-term route. You know what I'm saying? The long-term route always works. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. You can't get it like quick because it's not like a quick fix. You know what I'm saying? So we got to play the long-term route. You know what I'm saying? Keep progressing every single day. And it will eventually, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So let's be honest, we're not going to make it overnight. So we got to do what we have to do right now, like find some other way, you know. So yeah, so we got to stop getting mad about it, and you know what I'm saying, or fucking complaining or feeling something about it. Like, it's not an overnight game. You know, it's like a very, like, it's a gradual over time. So yeah, that's what I just had to say. So the truth about manifestation, and is it a legit? Yes, manifestation is legit and it's real, but the thing is, like, we're dealing with this physical reality, so it's weird, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you have a blueprint for building like a property or some shit, it takes a while. You got to get the tools, you got to get that. That is what you're dealing with in this physical plane, you know what I'm saying? It's 100% legit, but the thing is about the law of attraction. Those people already achieved some sort of success, so they can already have that perceived mindset, you know what I'm saying, and feel good about themselves, you know what I'm saying, because whatever's out there that brings your manifestation, I'm not going to say the universe or any of that dumb shit, corny bullshit. I'm not gonna say that. It's the universe. How do you know it's the fucking universe, you dumbass? It's none of that dumb shit. So don't say that shit. But whatever brings your your manifestation, the magnetic pull that brings it. I don't know. I'm trying to backtrack. I don't know. That is what brings your manifestation, is your magnetic pull. But the thing is, like, you're dealing with this physical reality, so it's like physical and bricks and all that shit. You try to get your something in your mind and bring it to your reality. The thing is about, like, whatever is out there, energy. It's like emotional energy, whatever's out there. I'm not gonna say the universe. I'm tired of that shit. I'm not gonna say that shit. But whatever's out there is emotional energy. That's how manifestations work. You gotta feel like you have it. It's for real. It's emotional energy. That's how this world works, is emotions. You know what I'm saying? Energy and motion, right? Common sense. So you're dealing with this physical reality that's not bullshit. The thing is about some of those people, the law of attraction people, I'm not shitting on them for what they do. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to help you, but they're really not helping you. They already achieved some sort of success, so they can have that and feel good and bring that back. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. It's not bullshit. You know, I tried it, didn't work, but the thing is, like, with the law of attraction, I tried it, but I didn't get my manifestations for a reason. I had to understand things. Your life has to, like, do a turnaround. Your old world has to get deleted. You know, so it has to poise all that energy, because everything is energy, right? You know what I'm saying? You may have some internal residue inside of you. It has to get rid of you. That's gonna block your thing from coming. It's a magnetic pull. You know what I'm saying? So you can have stuff blocking it. You know what I'm saying? You know, like that's why you think it's not coming. Your life has to do a turnaround or some shit. And that's just how it has to work. You know. And you tried those manifested things. I'm not saying it's not gonna work. It's gonna come some way, shape, or form. But you're just dealing with this physical reality. You know what I'm saying? And it's just energy, man. You gotta clear yourself from a lot of shit that's inside of you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? By getting help or some shit or whatever you do, because that's gonna block you. You gotta be in that actual state. You know what I'm saying? But try to keep doing that shit persistently, you know? So it's not bullshit. It's 100% legit. It works. But you gotta be actual in that state of what the fuck you want to get it. Plus you gotta be aligned with the duality spectrum. That's my sister. Wait, did you bring it or not? Oh, you brought nothing. RC at home. I forgot. RC at home. You have to ask me, I was about to, but then I forgot. Nah, my mom has it. Yeah, man, I was just stopping, but so yeah, interruption. You got to be in alignment with that duality, or you know what I'm saying? You got to be in alignment with that shit, because that's gonna bring it back. That pull. You know, you're in that energy. It has to leave and bring it right back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not in alignment with that. If you're not in alignment with that, then it's not gonna fucking come, because it has to bring it back. It has to be cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works, you know? That's how it fucking works. So it's not bullshit. You're dealing with this physical reality, so it's gonna take a while for it to come, you know what I'm saying? You know? You know? It's legit. But you're just dealing with this, just poise of this physical reality, so it might take a while. Plus, you're supposed to be in that state. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to make sure you're around certain types of people or certain things, because those people can affect that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how there's like new energies of the earth and there's new months? You want to keep track of that, because you want to keep track of the months and all that shit. Because that's when the duality comes around the planet, and that's the best time for your manifestations to come. So you want to keep track about that, like search it up or some shit like that. You want to do that, like new Earth retrograde energy. Even though I don't really get into that shit, you want to keep track of that shit, because that's when the best time for it the manifestation. Like November is the best time. It's like the feminine energy, so it's open. So you got to do it at certain times like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just weird. So the law of attraction people don't tell you this. Oh, just think high and you'll get high. Yes, as simple as it sounds, but they don't break it down enough. So yeah, I'm out, man. I'll take care.